belief in Allah would not even be possible in reality. That provides absolutely no reason for it. Yeah, look, so I'll probably do another live on this next time, but I think we should appreciate the shift that we're currently going through. So there is a shift on a worldview slash intellectual philosophical level in the West, especially today. We're slowly now moving away. People moved away from atheism. This is something we're all aware of. Atheism, the new atheism, naturalism of Richard Dawkins that was prevalent, say, 10 years ago. No one cares about it today, right? Even most atheists don't associate themselves with people like Dawkins. They rather associate themselves with people like Jordan Peterson. So there is a shift away from it. Now there seems to be a shift away from materialism as a philosophy, right? The idea that all that exists is matter and there's nothing beyond that. There's a shift away from this. You have idealism, and there's many people that are turning to idealism and taking it seriously. You have, these new age spiritual philosophies, psychedelics. People are taking psychedelics to have spiritual awakenings and experiences. So they're shifting away from materialism. Idealism seems to be getting very, very popular. This idea that base is consciousness and everything emerges from that. Now, from an Islamic perspective, there are some issues with this sort of orthodox idealism issue that's out there, because they would also say that all consciousness, including our consciousness, is linked into this one big consciousness, and that's at base of everything. And and they would also say that what appears as the material physical world out there isn't really material or physical. It's just the appearance. It's the appearance it's taking whatever this is when we filter it through our consciousness. So there are problems from an Islamic perspective with the idea of idealism as well. However, that's becoming very popular because it focuses and emphasizes consciousness. It moves away from the materialist narrative that consciousness is created by the brain. And it also opens the doors to spirituality, new age spirituality for many people that people are turning towards. But at the same time, people are turning away or completely dismissing religion, Abrahamic faith. They look at it as something bad, something that controls people. I'll give you an example. Graham Hancock, and I'll conclude on this point, but Graham Hancock, I think some of his work is phenomenal, right? Some of his work on ancient civilizations and history is brilliant, yeah. But in more recent years, he's been pushed here or challenging the Abrahamic faiths. His conception, like with many other people, is that these faiths were made to control people, right? To control them. And obviously he's like with many other people, unfortunately, he's seen whatever the news is showing about the way certain Muslims have done certain things, and he's taken that and superimposed that over all of Islam and said, look, why would Muslims want to stone women, this, that, and the other, and all of these ideas that are pushed by mainstream media. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like he's done his research in regards to Islam. But again, he's suggesting that these religions are controlling people, but we have to now move away from even these religions. So move away from materialism and naturalism and atheism, move away from also religion, and we have to just go towards, enlightenment and spirituality and awakening consciously, and through the help of psychedelics. So that's his type of narrative. And generally, the reason I mention is because this type of idea about religions, traditional religions, such as the Abrahamic faiths being controlling and something bad, is something that most of these people that are moving away from naturalism and materialism and moving towards spirituality are also adopting. They're adopting these ideas and views, which are not true. They're not fact-based. They're just ideas. And I believe it's because, again, they still want to maintain this type of false notion of independence, that I'm free, I do what I want to do, even from the perspective of spirituality. I would have spirituality as I want spirituality. I will make communication with higher consciousness as I want to do it. So there's still this sort of God complex which resides within people, and that's not going anywhere. So the idea, because a few years back I was of the thought that people are moving away from naturalism, materialism, and atheism, that there's now, so they're going to be moving towards religion. And that being said, there are many people that are accepting Islam. the number of people coming to Islam is increasing, but it's those that actually take the time to read and study look beyond the media and what's out there on the internet. But generally, it's not the way. What's happening really is that they're still bypassing religion and the Abrahamic faiths almost completely with this new narrative that religions are there to control you, just like the secular states are out there to control you. So I really think we're moving towards another period in history where we're moving towards I think hippieism's coming back. I think just like in the 70s and the 60s, I think we're going to get another wave of new age spiritual hippies. But yeah, we'll see, inshallah. Anyway, guys, may Allah bless you. I will speak to you guys next time.